What's up, guys? This is Wahoot, and recently in Combat Arms, I got called an NX NuB. And I know a lot of you guys probably out there have spent a lot of money on this game, and to be very honest, this is not a free game. It's a free-to-play game, but it's not a free-to-win game. It's a pay-to-win game. And so I thought to myself, well, if you're not an NX NuB, is there a chance to actually win? So I jumped on my alt, which you can see right here. It's a common NX grade, and I loaded myself up with pretty much all rental guns and rental gear. So I wanted to see, well, okay, going into most pub rooms, can you actually do well without loading up on NX? So I basically tried out two different maps. One was on Oil Rig, one was on Gravedigger. And to be very honest, after playing for about an hour or so, I honestly think, yeah, you can actually be a pretty decent player. Now, are you going to be the best? No. And it comes down to, I mean, a lot of the guns, the NX guns are very broken. But there are guns in the rental shop that anybody can get, you know, starting from trainee to GOA, that you can actually rent and they will actually perform very, very well. And I don't think a lot of players take advantage of it. In ARs, I'm talking about something like a G36. A lot of the AK weapons, assault rifles, are actually really good as well. The M4s, the M416s, those perform very well if you learn how to control your fire, which is actually not that hard considering they spray like laser guns. And then when you go to SMGs, the MP5s are all very good except for the the MP5 mod, which is actually underpowered. So I'd go with the SD6 or with an MP5 RAS. If you go to the P90TR, I mean, that's one of the most broken guns in the game, regardless if you're using the NX version or the regular version. I mean, that thing just lottos headshots all day. The UMP45, which is a great rushing SMG as well, does high damage, I think 38. And then if you go to sniper rifles, SRs, which I don't know if you haven't noticed yet, I love using sniper rifles. The Tango 51 is one of my favorite SRs in the game. I think it outperforms some of the gold grade SRs that I have in inventory for perm. For example, the SG50 MSRs. I mean, it just doesn't fire as fast, but if you learn how to quick switch, which I don't do very well. But even then, if you learn how to use a Tango, it's really easy to use. I mean, it's like I said, it's got great characteristics. KNT, the JNG90, the L9s, the L115s, those are all you know, very good sniper rifles. I believe there's some others. The FRF2's one. There's also another one I know everybody loves to use, M200 Ghillie. These are all really, really great SRs that I don't think a lot of players realize are actually very comparable to some of the NX grade weapons out there. And last but not least, I think biggest thing is about skill. And I'm not saying I'm a great player, but I feel like a lot of players don't play very well, and then the first instinct is to blame other players and their guns. And yeah, I mean, there are some people that just rely solely on very broken weapons, but being a player of CA, you have to understand the environment you're in. You're in a game that's free to play, pay to win. So you gotta come to reality, come to Jesus with yourself and say, hey, listen, I'm not gonna be the best player in the world, especially if I don't invest any money into this game. I'm not gonna do that well. And to be very honest, a lot of games today are like that. You know, they allow you to play for free, but you have to pay to win. And if you want to win all the time, then you're probably going to have to put in some NX, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that, but that's kind of the truth. But if you brush up on your skills, you learn the maps, which is another good thing you need to do, is to, you know, really learn the maps and learn where all the camp spots and where people come out. If you do that, you're going to give yourself a much better chance of actually doing well. And then these two gameplays, I think you can see that I actually do fairly decently in both games. So just keep that in mind. I mean, can you be a free-to-play player? Absolutely. Are you going to be the best? Not likely. But I hope this helped a lot of you guys understand that, you know, being a free-to-play player is not the end of the world. And if you want to dedicate some NX, go ahead. But anyways, this is Wahoot, and until next time, I'm out. See you.